So the buy option or so the sell option. Today I'm going to explain it in detail, its advantages and also its disadvantages. So watch this video till the end and here we go. So first you have to remove this mental block from your mind. Now what is mental block is when we buy, our cost is only a premium and we can get much money than the premium. If we bought XYZ call option of 2500, okay, the example will remain the same as in the last video. If you haven't watched the last video yet, then watch that first and then come to watch this one. And you get the link of the last video for your reference in the I button. So currently price of XYZ is moving around 2400, and if you bought XYZ call option of 2500 and if XYZ reaches 3000, then Traddy, I will be a billionaire. So we have a mental block is when we buy an option and think that our risk is only the premium and we can get million and billion and trillion. No, it's not. You first remove this kind of mental block. We will discuss every single point, but don't let in this mental block between this complete video. At the end of this video, you decide yourself. I'll tell you its positive side and also its negative side. You decide what is good for you. I also do option selling, and why I do it, let's know the reason. Very first reason, OPD is in your favor. You have highest probability to win if you're selling an option. Example, XYZ price is moving around 2400. What could happen to XYZ in the next 1 month? XYZ breaks down a lot and goes up to $2,000. XYZ breaks a little and go up to $2,300. XYZ remained where it was, didn't go up, didn't go down, left at 2400. XYZ increased a little bit, went up to $2,500, and in the last situation where XYZ increased a lot, increased up to $3,000, increased up to $3,500. There are 5 situations, nothing can happen other than this. Now, we understand that according to me, just assumptions, I think XYZ is a bit big. And I've sold out of the money option. 2400 price is going on right now in XYZ. I've sold the call option of 2500. That means out of these 5 probability, I will profit in only 4 probability. Probability of success 80%. Suppose that I think the XYZ is about to go up. I have sold out of the money. 2400 price is going on right now in XYZ, and out of the money, what will be put? Tell me by commenting. Answer is 2300. Now there's what happened to me. 80% of winning probability, only 20% are extreme situation where I can lose, but there is 80% probability that I will win. And according to past data, 96% of the options expire. Option seller win 96% of the time and option buyer win only 4% of the time. It's just past data. This data may not be accurate, but normal math says that the probability of winning in selling is 8%. Why is it? Because an option is a wasting asset. You probably remember the ice cubes example. Premium melts the way ice cube melts. One more interesting thing, Singapore Nifty SGX where Indians track market to know what happened. There no one trade in options. Because the people who trade in Singapore are the majority people institution. They are big players. Everyone wants to work in option but wants to sell. There are no buyers, due to which no one trade in option. Meaning you understand, if the big player is understanding that the probability of winning is high in selling, and if we are doing option trading, then we should also do the same, isn't it? Here comes second point. Taking profit is easy in option. Suppose we sold XYZ, currently is 2400 and my target is 2600. This question is for you guys. You put your hand on the heart and tell me. Suppose my target is 2600. How often our stock goes to 259590 is just about to reach target and then reverse. Our stop loss gets hit. how often it happens to us and we are not able to book profit. See, when we talk about this stop loss is not booked. We keep waiting for 1 day and 2 days, and how difficult it is for all of us here because you have sold out of the money. You just have to wait. You have to keep patience, but making profit in out of the money is very easy. The price is going around 2400 and you sold call of 2600 because you think XYZ won't go above 2600 in this month. Or you sold put of 2300, 2400 because you think XYZ won't go below 2200. If we talk about this, then the next point is connected to the last point. Time is your best friend. There are 30 days. Price is currently moving around 2400. Let's take the same example. It will be easy for you to understand. We saw the call of 2600. We think it will not go above 2600. For a month, we sold the call option. Suppose first 10 days nothing happened. Where was the price of the stock before it remained the same? Even though the momentum is not on your side, but it would be in your favor. Your premium has melted. The ice cube that were kept on the top of the pane, which has melted, have also got in your pocket. The money has gone out of the pocket of the option buyer. So here sometimes you may feel, man, I've got enough time value, I have to exit. You can exit any time. I put up more specifically this point in the last video that you can exit here anytime. Suppose Steve had an example. Suppose he hit 6-0 on 2 balls as soon as he came in. Our premium has become already very good. You want to exit, you can exit. You sold put, you want to exit, you can. How much you want to have the maximum loss, you have to decide. What mental block is that there can be unlimited loss in option selling. Guys, there is not unlimited loss. Loss, you have to manage it. It can be, okay, suppose XYZ price is currently moving around 2400. You sold call of 2500 for which you got premium of $40. You can say that I will hold till the premium goes above $80 and $80 will be cut off for me. Stop loss for me. Maximum loss is not unlimited here. There are limits that you have to set. It's wasting asset. The ice cube example, remember this, will come in handy. Just predict that. Particular stock in index, how far can it go? So far, we have ruined our lives. XYZ will go 2600, ABC will go to 20, this will go that, this will go this, and we are not able to be successful in that. We are not able to earn money on that. I say you leave all of that. You just predict what won't happen. No matter how much XYZ increases, it will not go above 2700. No matter how much it breaks, it will not go below 2300 in this month. I mean, what we were doing so far, in which we were not getting success, you have to do exactly opposite this. As simple as that. This happens in option selling. Against this, if I talk about option buying, XYZ price is currently moving around 2400. You bought XYZ of 2500. First, your XYZ share will have to be moved in your favor. Working hard for 2400 will have to go till 2500, then it will be go above 2500. You have to be in the right direction. Not only right, if you're buying option, if you have that capacity, you have received God's blessing. You will be right. Obviously, your option buying money will increase even more. You will also get more. But see how low your probability is. Work hard and keep doing it, and if it's more right, then only you will be able to earn money. Final, risk management is easy. This is something you must be hearing different. Everyone says in option selling, risk management is the toughest. I say it is easiest. You can see 25 months of history, 30 months of history, 50 months, 10 months of history, and tell me how many times S&P 500 has moved more than 3% in a month. Maybe in a few months, but it happens sometimes. Or XYZ going to be 30,000 or 20,000 this month. Look, I'm not one of these who make the toughest. Who directly talk about 50,000. Neither 50,000 is gonna be happen nor 5,000 is gonna be happen. It says neither color is white nor black. Everything is just gray. Everything is relative. In the same way, we are not taking extreme. Suppose if in COVID situation your stop loss get hit, you will have to take it. But how many times? What probability says is usually more than 3 to 5% of the mood is read in a month. So how easy it is for you to sell out of the money. At the same time, you are doing it according to the trend here. You're keeping in mind that our stock is maintained above the 50 days, 200 days moving average or not. That your stock is on that trend or not. After doing all of this plus 80% of probability without doing all of this thing in your favor. Can't you make money? Probably yes. This was the 5 reasons. The reason are why option selling out of the money is more often in the favor of retail investor, of any investor, and it's my favorite strategy. Now, if I don't talk about its drawback, then you will say the matter is not completed. 3 drawback. Risk is unlimited. That's the biggest drawback. It's your mental work. It's unlimited because you have to manage it. Now you think, no man, we can't even manage it. So you understand that this is its drawback. I can't do anything about it. The mental work will be remain, the management will be remain in your hands. Where 20% or 10% or 5% will move against you, there you have to take a stop loss also. Our probability of winning in option selling is high, but we didn't become God. And second drawback is limited profit. Trading, more premium we got, the more our profit will be. It can be higher than that. So I say that you do multiple trades. If our probability of winning is higher than do multiple trades, you can make it a regular flow of income. If you have sufficient capital, you can make it a regular flow of income by using what we will talk about strategies. You can earn a lot more profit. There is unlimited profit. By the way, I say that you buy the stock also. Suppose you have bought XYZ in 2400, our target was 2500. Even here, profit is limited to whether XYZ is going to 10,000, but you are getting out with a target of 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. Whatever your target was, you are getting out with some profit. So for you, profit is always limited. It's about mental block. Third, it is actually a biggest drawback and we have to accept it too. Capital is required. In option selling, you think that you will maintain your portfolio of option selling by $2,000. You won't be able to. You need to have a sufficient capital for your complete option selling. We can't do anything about it. Earlier, there was less capital requirement. Now, rule of margin got more strict. So, capital requirement is high. We have to accept it. Rather, I say that if your capital is very small, then playing in unnecessarily calls to get rich overnight. It's not a gambling. And if you're thinking it's a gambling, directly my $50,000 will become $1 million. $1 million will become $10 million. After that, I will stop gambling. You won't stop because it has become your habit. And habit doesn't go away. And what you work by randomly buying, it has to be wrong once to zero your capital only once. And here you will get multiple opportunities. This doesn't mean at all that after the end of this series, being motivated by these 2 videos, you go straight to fight the war. Right now, we are creating the complete groundwork. You have to give time, stay tuned, subscribe, like video. After that, you have to start learning. After that, your journey will begin. And finally, if you want as a beginner to advanced, let me take you through a course where the complete process will be discussed. I will not talk about random 1 or 2 strategies at all. Complete process that you want to understand. There are basics to advanced stock market course for you for absolutely free, and you can watch it in my YouTube channel by subscribing our channel. Happy learning, happy investing, and I will see you very soon.